Good afternoon, everyone. I think you should be able to hear me now.
Yes, I can hear you.
You should go back to YouTube and check if you can hear me. Can you hear me? Confirm you can hear me. Apologies, it was from my hand. Okay, let me try to use my earpiece. So, can I be heard? Can I be heard? Can I be heard? Can I be heard? So, can you hear me? Please confirm that you can hear me. Can I be heard? Yes, who is online? All right, thank you for confirming you can hear me. We hope that the rest of the team members will join us. Good afternoon. I'm glad to have you on board this afternoon, Mr. Gabriel Demidayo. All right, we want to believe that the rest of the team members will join us shortly. Okay. And I deemed it fit for us to have this induction ceremony, one, so we can familiarize with ourselves. Two, so we can understand a bit or some few things about the academy, about me, about what we stand for, our values, and all of those, our norms, our beliefs, and all of those things. Because, well, God stirs up the heart of people to come together to do some things together because He has a mandate in His heart, He has a vision, so I do not treat this with levity at all. I see greatness in us. It doesn't matter how it is that we have come together. Though our beginning may be small, I know that our end will greatly increase. So I like you to engage the comment section because YouTube does not give us the privilege to be able to speak. You will not be able to speak, but you can chat. And then as soon as I see the chat, I can as well um, see what you are typing so that it can help us. All right. So this afternoon, welcome once again. I actually wish you could speak so that I can hear you, but then we're moving. I had to put this here so that it's recorded, and then one of our team members has said she won't be available, so she can also pick it up and listen because it's a teamwork. There's as much as God has given me the assignment to do, is not what I can do alone, and that's why I've decided to call up to team members who will be ready to help us to serve the people to which we have been called to serve. Okay, so I'll be sharing my screen and to talk about this session. And here you have the picture of myself and my husband. So this is me and my husband. Maybe you don't know, or maybe you've been seeing the picture somewhere. Here you have it. So this is myself, and this is my husband. And the little thing you want to know about us. Okay, so we are into the ministry together. My husband is the founder of the ministry, Prevailing Grace and Miracles Church, and I am the senior pastor. and we've been running the ministry for over 8 years. By January next year, we'll be celebrating our ninth year anniversary. All right. So, but then we've been doing this together, only that God has given me the privilege to be the one to be running this on behalf of God. Okay, so this is why it looks as though it is me you've been interfacing and you will still also be interfacing with. So also on the group you will see him is there. Okay, you're welcome. Orelua Gabriel, you're welcome. So, like I said, I like you people to be dropping some things in the chat box. Let me know you're excited to be here to learn about us, to know about what we stand for and all. So, like you see on the screen, we've been married for 9 years now, and by the grace of God, we are blessed with four glorious children. And we have written a number of books that have been published. They are all on our seller platform. And that was why I shared the link with us. I shared our social media handles actually so that you can see how far we have gone and some of the moves we are making. Not just because we just want to show that we can do something. No, but we do this because we know it is an assignment for us to do. We've been running the academy or relationship programs in many phases. It has metamorphosed into what we have now as Mary Grace Academy. We started on site and we still do on site. We have a relationship program. It used to be every month, but now I've made it once in 2 months. We have so many WhatsApp platforms where we run relationship and all. Okay, so we still do this. We have written to many books together, and we have also we will be launching our latest books, 3 books, in this month because this month happens to be my birth month, November 12th precisely. So here you are. We have decided to also bring to the global space Mary Grace Academy because we know that the grace that we carry um, people are there that need such grace and they need to be imparted beyond the shore walls of people that we interface with physically. And so this is why we have this here. All right, so that's a bit about us. And as you interface with us more, you begin to know more about us. So now it's about us, the team. The word team actually, somebody defines it as together, everyone achieve more. Together, everyone achieve more. And this is to say that team is not seen as one person. All right, even though we saw God, how he made the whole world, not by his own ability alone, but it was a teamwork. We saw the ministry of God the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost, all right, doing the same work. That's for us to know that it is all about the vision. So we have come together because there's a vision. We have come together because there's an assignment that God wants us to do for Him in this world. And as long as God will be having us to do this work together, we'll be doing it. And we trust that through our hands, God will touch lives and transform lives. So you would notice that there's a color you've been seeing that is looking like it's rampant. And that color is color purple. Our colors actually are color purple, color white, and color red. Purple to represent royalty because we know that we are royalties. We are peculiar people, we are holy nation. We have been called out of darkness into his marvelous light. Red to depict the blood of Jesus and also a relationship and knowing fully well that we are in relationship. White shows purity. You can't have a blossoming relationship without purity. All right. So a little about Mary Grace Academy. Mary Grace Academy was officially registered with Corporate Affairs Commission on the 30th June 2022. That's 2 years now. But has been functioning unofficially, like I said, for a period of 4 years before then, so many names or so many modalities or so many platforms. At a time, we started King's Daughter of Grace on the 5th February 2016, I guess. And in 2019 May, we also launched Singles and Married Connect. And that's where we basically teach singles and married on relationship on various areas for them to prepare to be the right spouse for their partner, and for the married to also continue to have marital bliss. Upon faithfulness and upon much of these things that have been done is how we have seen how God has moved that program to what we call Married Grace Academy. So this is a CSC certificate to show that yes, we are actually registered with CAC. So that means that we pay tax. Yeah, we pay tax. Now, what is our vision? You may want to know. Please, whatever resonates with you, please just type it so that I am still sure that you are still there. Especially because you cannot talk, right? Please engage the chat room. Okay, so our vision actually as an academy is for us to train, coach, counsel individuals. We do this passionately, right? And also facilitate conflict resolution among couples with a well curated system, meaning that we have a system that is well structured, that is tailor made for both the single and the adult. You know, the single and I mean, both the single and the married, I meant to say, the single adult that is ripe for marriage or preparing for marriage, and those that are already married, so that they can be able to impart their word. Because we believe that once those single adults and the married that are interfacing with us uh, are getting impact from what we give to them, then the world at large will be a better place. And our DNA code, like you know, DNA is like what is in our gene. So our DNA code. Okay. So there's a mix up here actually. I'll share with you what the DNA code is in a moment. But for all I've shared, can you share with me if at all you are sure that you have been following me, just so I'm sure that I've not been speaking to myself. Yeah. Can anybody just drop something in the chat box? Anybody? Anybody? Just drop in something. Can be anything that resonates with you that I've spoken about. While I await our response. Okay, thank you. You are with me. Our DNA code, I'm dropping it here. Uh, as soon as you can see it, you can let me show it so you can also see. So, our DNA code is that we are a consistent team that possess integrity of heart and value is what you have experienced in your contact with our brand. For we ravish you with it as our offer of worship to our Maker. We do this as an offer of worship to our Maker. It looks like that is not showing fully, right? Let me see how I can show. Let me drop the remaining part so that you can see it. So when we do this, we ensure that we make our world a better place. Okay, YouTube is rejecting my post. It's not allowing me to post. It's not a problem. Okay, so I'll just read it to you here. So we are a consistent team. We possess integrity. So there are things you can pick from that DNA. It means that we are consistent. We don't show up today, tomorrow we are not showing up. We don't become hardworking today, tomorrow we are another thing. Whatever we say we are is what we are, and we are consistent. And as a matter of fact, as a consistent team, I am not the only one consistent, and my team members are not consistent with their words, with what they do, with values, with how we act, how we relate, how we show ourselves and reflect ourselves on social media and all that we do. So we are consistent as a team, We possess integrity of heart. You know, you can't be a believer and you are not having integrity of heart. That would be an aberration. All right, it will be an anomaly. So you have to have integrity of heart. We believe in integrity of heart. You can see there, and and value. When you interface with us, you will have value for whatever you are doing with us, whether it is service or that you are getting our product, you will get value. So you experience value when you come in contact with our brand. So it means that as a team, all of us must ensure that everyone interfacing with us, everyone having contact with us, all of them are what? Are getting value. Value for whatever thing they pay for. Value for whatever thing they pay for. Or whether it's even free, they must get value. They must get value. And he continues, he says, we ravish you, that is, we clothe you, we envelope you with such value, because we offer such value as our offering of worship to God, our Maker. And we ensure that we serve you unreservedly. So, service is another thing you can pick from here. We are into service, servicing. We service God. We serve to God, service to God and service to humanity, so that people that interface with us, their lives can be better, and then our world can be a better place than we met it. So this is our DNA. This is what we stand for. All right. So I move further to talk about our mandate. If you are still with me, tell me you're still with me. Let me know you're with me. Let me know you are with me. Just engage the chat box. Let me know you're with me. Okay. Our mandate, what we have to do, brand. What are those things that we do as a brand? Number one is for us to train people, to coach people, and to counsel clients on relationships. People can train or can counsel or can even coach on different subject areas. But specifically in Marriage Grace Academy, it is the relationship is our focus. Training, coaching, and counseling, right? Number two is for us to be able to give conflict resolution to marriages that are having issues. There is no relationship without issue, and crisis is not a problem, but the management of it is where the issue is. All right. So we also facilitate conflict resolution in marriage, meaning that if there are issues, there is conflict in a relationship, whether it is in a courtship or in a marriage, we also do what? Facilitate such resolution. We also do guidance and counseling, like I mentioned, therapy if needed. Then we equip and prepare young men to build blissful, successful, and fulfilling home across the globe. How do we do this? It is through our sound teaching and counseling. If we don't do this as we have said it is, people's life will not be impacted, and the result will also show. Now, second to the last is that we train people on parenting skills. And this is where we now have Careers Parenting Academy standalone as an academy on its own. All right? Training on parenting skills. And this parenting academy, or the skills needed for parenting, it's not until you become a parent before you begin to um, pick up those trainings or those skills. You actually should have had them, imbibe them, lived them while you were single. By the time you are now married and in the next 9 months you'll be a parent, you just begin to show forth those skills. So that's parenting academy and all that we run for 365 days, which is 1 year. It's open to people who are caregivers, to pastors, it's open to parents, it's open to parents to be, it's open to anyone that interfaces with children, whether school owners or organizations that interface with children, caregivers, nannies, and all, so that they can best know how to manage these children, including teachers. All right, so very important. And the last is that we train and counsel singles and married, preparing them for premarital. We call this premarital training or assessment. So there are trainings that they need to go through, there are assessments they need to go through on their way up to getting married, right? So we prepare them for this. Now, as a team, we do what we need to talk about what our SWOT is. What does it look like? What is our SWOT? Yes. SWOT is an acronym that represents your strength, your weakness, opportunities, and threats. That even as an organization or as an individual, rather, you can do what your SWOT is so that you can know your areas of strength, your area of weaknesses, and all, and be needful. So I'll run through some of them. And the strength we have is that one, we run this professionally. Okay, meaning that I am a family life practitioner, and currently I'm an associate family life practitioner. Hopefully, by the time I finish my defense, I'll be a full-fledged family life practitioner. And that means that all that have been trained on is that I'm going to run the academy and all. So you get that professionalism, and you also have well-structured year-round curriculum around what we do. There's something I'm working on called the Marriage Grace Academic Calendar that shows what we do, what in this month, that month, and then it guides what we do. All right, and there is what we call our strength that we have also recognized is specialized trainings that we have in the academy. We have trainings for singles, people that are getting married soon, people who are already married, trainings for parents, trainings for children, and all of those. And we also have online presence, meaning that we are online. And what it means is we are beginning to strengthen our visibility online so that people can get to know about us by being consistent. So it's a strength that we are there, but you see the tweak of this as we go further. And we have great future forecast. We know this. We might not be there yet, but we know that there's a great future ahead of us as we do this and as we believe and know it truly. And one of the strengths we have identified is the fact that we deliver value. We deliver value to our target audience. It doesn't matter who they are. We don't need to like their face. They don't need to come from Africa or from Nigeria before we do the needful, but we ensure that they get value in relating with us. And that's why you see that even our slogan is honor and what? Value. So we honor you, we place value on you, and we give you value. So coming to our weaknesses, we have realized that the resources at our disposal that we have gotten as an academy, we've not been able to utilize them effectively. And it looks as though we don't have them. So we see that as a weakness. So we need to work on it. And also, we currently have poor visibility of what we do in the academy. People around us may not know about this, and it's looking as though they don't even know we can offer it. So poor visibility to our books. Like I said, we've written so many books, published them, but many people have not known that we have these books and they can benefit from. So it's a weakness, and we need to do something better in that space. We also have identified that we have weakness when it comes to affiliate marketing of our online products. Apart from books, we have some subscription annual programs or quarterly programs that we have that people can subscribe to. And we also realize that sometimes it looks as though we are everywhere doing many things at the same time. So we need to streamline and focus on our focus per time. Then opportunities we have got is that one, we know that we have more wins in the social media space if you can be very consistent. When I share stuffs, you ensure that as you are seeing them on the WhatsApp platform, you also share. Wherever I'm sharing, you share, and as I share, you like, because liking it or commenting on it makes the social media algorithm to be able to show it more to people, and it makes it more visible. But if I post, you don't post, people will see those posts will be limited. And at the end of the day, we'll be complaining that we are not visible. So if we will be visible, we must see ourselves as ambassadors of the good things we are doing. That as I'm sharing, you are sharing. And you are telling about the good things we do in the academy to people around us so that we can get more visibility, can get people more blessed around us. If truly you love them and you want their lives to be better. Because one thing I assure you as you come into the academy is that you can't remain the same. That's the truth. You cannot remain the same. As much as I'm moving, I pull you, except you're not ready to be pulled. I'll pull you so that you can also grow and become better. All right. You get value. Even if you're not getting monetary value, you are sure you're going to get what? Value. Added value that will make your life transform as a person. At the end of the day, you will be glad you did. All right. Um, Another opportunity we've got is that we have more target audience to reach out to. Singles, we have parents, we have the married, we have organizations that we can reach out to. And we also have opportunity to go full time into this in the nearest future. I am doing this on a part-time currently because I also work. I'm a career mom, I'm a minister, I have many faces, right? And we also realize that we can partner with organizations. They can sponsor us for us to hold massive program, whether online or physical. We can get sponsorship from them. That way, it can make us to become more visible. And our threat currently is that, well, it looks as though we do not have finances to run, maybe add to do some things that requires money and to get more visibility online. But we know that very soon it will be a reality. All right, so here you have with me the organogram of our able brand, Married Grace Academy. We are glad at what we do. We coach, we counsel, we train, and we do therapy. Okay, so by God's grace, I am the founder. We have Gabriel Orolua Glory joining us as the graphics designer. Ooh. We also have Deborah Popola Oluwatobiloba joining us as the social media manager. Yippee, 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 yippee. And finally, you have the Midayo Uludari Gabriel. This one is a pastor. You're welcome up on board. I'm glad to have you join our team. That's the truth. And we honor you. We honor you greatly. Apologies, I've not been showing my slide. So these people are the ones that will be moving us to the next phase in the brand. And we trust that you would cooperate with what God wants to do through us. And you will not just see yourself as a small person. You will see the vision much more than the current reality. You'll be able to believe in the future of this and grow with us so that we can together hit the benefit. All right. Uh, Now let's talk about us, our team. Let's know a bit about us. This is all of our team, ably represented, and we are glad to have you join us. Again, we love you, we value you, we are glad that you are joining us and that you decided to put in your best to make our brand a better place. Okay, and here um, you have me, you have Gabriel. Sometimes I don't even know which of you I should give Gabriel to, because both of you are Gabriel, and it will be confusing. So we either choose one person. I would either choose a name that I can resonate with, and then I don't confuse myself. Okay, and let's look at our responsibilities in a jiffy. And this is where I would have loved also to participate. If you can still hear me, please confirm you can hear me. Okay, that's lovely. Now, our responsibilities, let me spell them out here. As the founder, my job is to oversee the entire team, to set strategic direction where the group and the team is going, and to ensure that the team, which is all of us, aligns with our organizational goals. This is why I've shared what the vision of the academy is, so that you can know where it is you want to fit in and how it is that you want to put in your best. Okay? And I will need your cooperation for this to be a reality. You realize that it's not easy to oversee something. It's not easy to strategically think of a system that works and put it down. It's not also easy to ensure that the team now aligns with that system you have set in place for the goal to be a reality. How it will be easy is when all of us see the vision together and deliver the vision because we believe in that vision. So we are not just a group, but we are a team. A group might not be a team, but a team definitely is a group. So I don't want us to operate as a group, but I want us to operate as a team, because as team, our focus is the goal, is the vision of the brand. Our focus is not in our differences, whether you are male, you are female, you are an adult, or you are older than me, or I'm younger than you. No, it's not in our differences, but it's in what brings us together and how it is I want to achieve the goal. Now, um, the general admin in person of Mr. Temidayo, it means that your job is to coordinate and oversee the general administration of our organization. Now, let me give a little breakdown. I decided to add you people to the ongoing parenting academy so you can see the rigorous work that is going on there. Now, all I've been sharing on a daily basis, if you have been following, is supposed to be shared by the admin, and it should drop every morning on or before 6 a.m. every morning. And the detail of what is going to happen in the month, like the connection, the daily connection tool, the whole program plan for the month will be shared like 2 days before the new month. And the book review schedule as well will also be shared by the admin. And you don't just drop and just sit down, but ensure that people follow the plan that you have also set in. For the book review, you ensure that they are reminded. For the daily connection too, you ensure that you remind them on daily basis to drop hints of what they are to do that day on the platform, so that they can be reminded to do the needful. People will be making payments by the grace of God very soon to subscribe to what we do or to buy our stuffs. They will be interfacing with the general admin. And as the general admin, you have to be up and doing, you have to be smart, you have to treat people politely, you have to interface with them with what we believe, value, honor. Very important that you honor them. Very important that you allow them get value for whatever they have um, decided to get from us. Very important that you put a good image of the brand on as an ambassador and many more. And for the social media manager, you are to, I believe you know where we are when it comes to the issue of social visibility, and I've been talking about this all the while. So that's for you to know that we've got a lot to do in that space. And you work with me to be able to know what it is that we need to do. If we need to run adverts, what it is that we need to do, content creation we need to do, things we need to do for free ads or free books or free that so that we can get more people. I see that we can go into email marketing and the likes. So you just guide us as a team for content creation, brand management. You manage our brand effectively online, and you also help with strategic planning in the area of social media management. You help in the area of advertisement if it is needed and promotion of whatever we share that is needed. These are some of the things you would be doing. And for able glory, all right, who is our graphics designer? You are to design visual content and graphics that aligns with the brand standards and project requirements. So there are different brands. I mean, there are different brand standard and there are different brands color. There are different projects per time per season. It could be a book, it could be a subscription, it could be anything. It could be book launching, book mock-up, and all of that and all. So you'll be helping us in this space to make sure that the brand becomes better than you met us. Your impact is very important. Okay, I want you to be preparing your questions if you've got any questions, and as I will be moving to the next thing. And as a team together, this is what is expected of we outside of what you are to do personally in your role, we need to have a team spirit. And these are some of the things we should do. Number one, be an ambassador of this academy. Everyone around you who is having issues with their relationship, whether they're single or they're married, encourage them to participate in our programs. Let them start with the free ones. The people who can pay for the paid ones can enroll too. Let them start with the free one. Suggest to us what we can do to help them. If we can, we will. So be an ambassador, talk well about the academic in your niche. Online too, as we share. Just represent the brand in a better way. Number two, you must understand what you stand for as a brand and play your part of the whole. Not understanding what you stand for as a brand as a way of impeding the output of the entire team. So at any point in time when you run into an issue, you really do not understand one thing or you are confused on the thing or the other, don't hesitate to ask questions. For the few time you've been online on the group chat now, you should understand that it looks like, if you have observed me, it looks like I'm somebody that likes attention. Why? Yes. I like that I speak and then I get response. I like the fact that people are up to task. I like the fact that people prove that they are competent to do their job. I like that people pay attention to details, even though I'm not detailed, I'm working on that space of my life. I like the fact that people can give their all to serve because that's who I do. I am. I've been doing this Marriage Grace Academies. I mean, I've been doing relationship counseling people and doing all of that for free. I still do. All right. We are just coming to the face of maybe getting some small stipend from it. So we're not in it actually for money. We're doing it for the servicing of mankind as our own worship to God. So we are doing it because it is an assignment. It is not just, it's beyond passion, even though I'm passionate about it. And I'm also doing it to married to be what I preach or teach. All right. So this is what is expected of us to even that as team members, your own relationship and your marriage should also work. Now, so if you do not understand anything at any particular time, please ask humbly so that you can get enlightened. And it means that we must work as a team with every team member. Don't say, I will not get connected with this person. I don't know this person. I don't know. I didn't know most of you from Adam. I put up the flyer and one way or the other you responded to it because there's a art connectivity. And that's because there's a call for us to do. And this is the call for us to raise destinies to help them fulfill their marital destiny, whether they are singles or they are married, right? So it is important that you do this work with that mindset. Good enough, every one of you that put up for this and that we are joined together. We are all believers. We believe in one value. I believe, and that will help us better. So we have programs that runs outside of the Careers Parenting Academy program that runs 365 days. We have other programs we do routinely. We have other singles and married connect that we do maybe two months. We have some other online programs we do. We have webinars that we do, and all of those things. You are to attend them because on the back end, you will be doing some stuff that You'll be helping some people get some stuff ready. You are, first of all, you should be a first beneficiary of the blessings in the academy. So as you attend, you need to remove from your mind that if not that I am a team member and like this, I will not even attend this program. Mm-mm. See it as an opportunity for you to learn what you should have, well, you would have used money to go and learn outside. So just that as you are now a team member, you now have an opening to be participating in it free of charge, just like how salvation had made many things available for us. But do not trivialize it. Do not say shebi kinikon, shebi is this one, shebi is that one. But if you go outside to go and learn these things, you will pay heavily for them. So this is why I want us to try cherish what we have in-house and don't trivialize it. Don't allow inferiority complex or familiarity to set in for you to just disregard the values you'll be getting here. Very important for you to attend all of these programs. And what it means is that, okay, I will get there. Let me not talk ahead of myself. The next one is that you publicize the academy. I've spoken about that, and that is clear enough. Recommend our services to people around you. Start from your family to your friends, your work friends, your colleagues in school, your colleagues in church, everyone around you that needs the value of what we get. Please talk to them about it. The way we do soul winning, that's how we should do this too to them. Because see, it is also winning their relationship to God. Somebody who is saved and the relationship is not better, that person's salvation will also be shaky. So it's very important that people have an wholesome life, a blissful life, and the people that they interface with as well, their life is getting better. They are joyous interfacing with people. So if they are not happy, the so-called salvation they have to can be jeopardized. All right, you need to follow us on social media platforms and make comments. I've been sharing things almost on every day now, maybe outside of weekends. What you've been seeing them, have you responded? Have you liked? Have you commented? Or you left it? All of these things are very important that you take as important. Do your bit. As I share with others. As I read it, first of all, for you to learn. Secondly, for you to also be an extension to for others to get blessed by the post. And as we do that consistently, you see that the story will be a better one. Now, service with the whole of your heart. Do not see me as the person you are serving. As much as I appreciate that, yes, we're working together, I will be doing mine as a worship to God, just like you have seen it in our DNA. You should also do yours as a service unto God. Because if you do whatever you do, whether you're an admin, you're a social media manager, you are a designer, you do it sharply or with a mediocrity mindset, like I don't care attitude, would God accept that offering from you? If you would not, then do not offer it to people that we serve because they are made in the image of God. Lastly, you have to be online to deliver your duty. When you got your letter, it was stated that most of your work will be done like, if not 99.9% online, right? Okay, so that's to let you know that your online presence is, I don't want to say mandatory, but it's important. So this is what it is. At this point, does anyone have a question before I move further? Any question yet? So it means that as an admin, if you do not know how to manage this, some of these social media, blah, 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 you have to just begin to up your skill. And there are trainings you need to do for you to up your skill. Start from the free ones first. Upgrade yourself, get better at what you do. Go and read. What does it mean to be a social media manager? What does it mean to be a general admin? What does it mean to be a graphics designer? Just read. Just read. Just read, right? And as you do that, you get better. And the values you'll be getting today will be better. Will be pushed into your future because you will reap them in due course. Now, I requested that we share our purpose and all of that, so we can know ourselves, and then who knows where we can connect and all of that. So, let me read to us, and then you can just pick up some stuff from there. For me, I am a purpose driven highly efficient, target-oriented individual. I'm enriched to assist individuals and organizations to discover and achieve their life purpose and goals. If you know me that I'm keen on purpose fulfillment. If you know me, you will know that I am efficient at what I do. If you know me, you will know that I am always focusing on goals, achieving goals. I'm a goal getter. If you know me, you will know that whatever I know, I want to share with people around me first. I can't be the only richest person amongst the rest team members that are poor. And that I think you know. So whatever I know, I want to pour it on people that are around me so that their lives can get better. So because I believe that that's what makes you a great leader, that you can make others leaders as yourself. So this is who I am. This will make you know when I begin to push you for delivery of results, you know that it's not like I want to be hard, but this is how I am wired. And in doing this with you, I will push you to making your own life purpose. You'll be able to discover yourself, discover innate potentials you have got that you don't know you even have. I have series of testimonies in this dimension, and it has been a sweet experience. Now, Gabriel Orelua said his purpose and goal is to impact his generation with godly knowledge, also to raise and help the less privileged. So, Gabriel, look around you, people you want to help with the vision of this brand, and begin to help them. Bring them up. So because your vision and your purpose here should be incorporated into what we do here, so we can help you serve your vision too or your purpose. So the less privilege you see around you that falls into the category of maybe relationship and blah blah blah, parenting or as the case may be, please bring them in so we can be of help to them, right? And Deborah said her purpose is to empower others through knowledge that she has got, support and inspiration. So you'll be exposed to a lot of knowledge as you are in Mary Grace Academy. One key thing I've seen in the two of you's purpose now is knowledge, imparting your word with knowledge and all. So all the knowledge you are gathering and you'll be gathering in this academy, I beg of you, please share it with the people you have been sent to. That's how you begin to fulfill your own purpose too. Very important. Because I tell you, there is grace in this house. I am not just doing this based on passion. I am called to do it. I can say it with my full chest, right? And by the grace of God, I'm also working my marriage to be what it should be as the scripture have called it. My marriage is fine, it's blossoming, and I know your own relationship can also become more blossoming. Now, the Timidayo Gabriel said, his purpose is to please God at all cost, is to influence lives around him for Christ, and to make heaven at last. Good ones. So all of the people around you, sir, you want to begin to now look at how you can influence them around you. Begin to look at how you can influence them with the values we have in here, how we can help you serve them, how they can gain value from what we carry, and how they can get better. Because God has brought us together so that the purpose in your heart can also be a reality. All right. So now let's look at what our passion is. Okay. I've got a passion too. Do you? I'm asking if you've got any question. Nobody's answering. So does that mean there's no question? Okay, so if there's no question, it's fine. And if you have question, please drop it. So I said I am passionate to see individuals discover themselves. Once you find you, I'm glad. My job is done, right? I wanted to find purpose. I wanted to live a fulfilled life and help couples and families generally to live a fulfilled life so they can fulfill their prophetic destinies. This is me. If you know me, you know me. This is me, right? I'm glad I found me. So it is my own delight to also contribute to your discovery of who you are. So please, let's cherish this relationship like I do from the bottom of my heart. Deborah says she's passionate to learn, to be creative. To learn, and she's also passionate in the area of creative writing. I know how to be a creative writer even from childhood. Now, disclaimer: Pupola Deborah is my sibling. All right, so you know, but she went through all the rigorous interview that you did too, and she did very well. Okay, so she's not here based on family reasons, not at all. She's here like you have come on a normal ground, and she knows that once it comes to the professional ground, we do it professionally. There's nothing like family, family. That's what it is. Business is business, personal life is personal life. And this is one of the things you'll be learning here. Your personal life is your personal life. Every other part of your life, they are all like that, singly, singly. So, very important. And Gabriel Oreoluwa said his passion is mainly towards the media and creativity. I want to believe that you have more. And as you begin to open up your heart to many things you'll be learning from us and in the academy, you discover more passions you've got. And you see, even media and creativity that you have, you discover how it is that you can use it to impart your word, right? We got somebody who got the idea of Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and the likes, and they are making a lot of money from it today just by being creative. So the sky is the starting point for you and for us all. So let me say this about myself. Sometimes I prefer calling people by their first name, not adding Mr. or Miss or brother, or I just prefer it. So if you don't see it as disrespectful, it makes me feel just me. It makes me feel just normal. It makes me feel myself, right? So that you don't begin to feel like she's not having Mr. or Mrs. or Miss or all of that. So now that you know this, please permit it. Do I have your permission? Okay, so Temidayo Giver said is directed towards acquiring knowledge from all angles. And good enough you're in a place where you have a lot of knowledge. But my concern is that as you learn, please will you do? Please do. I have a lot of people around me that are just coming to grasp for knowledge. They get the knowledge, but they are not doing, and I get angry. I also seek for knowledge. I pay for the ones I can pay. I do the ones that are free. And as I'm learning, I'm applying. I'm learning, I'm applying. Lately, I discovered that I could read. I started reading books manually, and I saw that there are many books to read. I learned that I could get audiobooks on YouTube, and a book that is like maybe 200 or 300 pages can be summarized for me by just the YouTube channel reading into my ears, audiobook, and it's the same content inside the book. So when I got it in a day, I've read like 3 books by just listening to audiobooks. And it's one of the areas I know we'll move into very soon. I think there's a part I've not talked about Mary Grace Academy. We have different subsidiary of the academy. We have got Caris Parenting Academy. That's the academy that deals solely with parenting. We have Caris Books and More. That's the academy that helps in transforming your mind through books and all that we do. So in that platform, we have book club, writing club, um, library, bookshop, online and on ground. And I'm beginning to raise some set of people who are prolific writers who will be helping to write and type books and will be publishing books. And they're also improving their skills. So you'll be seeing more of that. And we're just building these things up gradually, gradually. It's a vision in my heart. And I begin to see it spread further than it began. Because I believe the scripture that says, though your beginning was small, my hand will greatly increase. And so will your end greatly increase in Jesus' name. All right, so Temidayo Gabriel said is directed towards acquiring knowledge from all angles and teaching the truth about the intention of God towards mankind. I like how you landed it. Teaching the truth. I love the truth. I stand for the truth. I live by the truth. So you need to know some fun things about us. I struggled at this thinking, do I have fun things, right? Because I look like a serious person. So sometimes feel like I don't get emotional, but I do. All right, but I just had to look for something. I dance, right? And I dance well. I sing a lot and I sing well and I teach. If you ever attend my teaching class, you would love that to come over again. It's a grace. It is not a natural endowment for me to teach. It's a supernatural gift for me. I know it. When I teach, whether at work or in church or anywhere, people stand at awe for that grace. I return that glory to my Maker. Okay, so I think it's fun about me. I don't know. Okay, so Deborah said she reads, she's into photography, she sings, she acts, and she likes traveling. Gabriel said he listens to songs, song again, right? He makes research, designs graphic studies, and prays. Oh yeah, pray. Oh, I like this too. And then Temidaya said he plays guitar in a local band, blends creativity with rhythm. I love music. I love worship more than music because there's a disparity between it, right? I don't want to go into that now. So that's one thing about us you want to know. And let's move to what we have achieved. I don't know why this my slide is appearing like this, but please manage it. Thank you. Amen, right? Let's look at the achievements we've had over the years. Okay, so looking through the year 2020, 2019 till date, we have been able to hold both online and on-site relationship programs, and we've had huge impact over the years. Many people, I've had times where I've cancelled people, and I mean, just canceling the person, great ideas have come to my heart. Why not do this video, make it a series? And I've done it, and they're all on YouTube now. I've had times where I saw the need in the life of somebody, maybe through the teaching I was doing, I got an inspiration, I did it, and it became something bigger. So it has been God all the while. Now, in year 2022, CPA, which is Careers Parenting Academy, which we call Parenting Accountability Support System, began in the year 2022 with less than 10 subscribers. And we held an online course tagged Understanding Purpose Before Marriage on YouTube with just 3 subscribers in the year 2023. And I was glad at it. Not because 3 people subscribe, but that, oh, I could even create a course and put it on YouTube and people can buy. That means there is future for this, right? And I got so many good feedbacks about people who got it. So one of the things we'll be doing next year is to make this program a yearly program, Understanding Purpose Before Marriage. And it's on YouTube, but you won't find it because it's specially uh, the link has been pulled down only for registered people. So, but this is one of the things you stand to gain for being in the academy. 2024, which is this year, we are currently holding the annual Parenting Academy support, Parenting Accountability Support System with 5 subscribers, and we have showed up every day. This year I had challenges with my phone for like three weeks or so, but I still delivered. In those 3 weeks, I looked for how to do it, and I did. I've had so many issues that would have made me not to deliver this year alone, but I delivered. 365 days, and we'll be rounding up in few days to start a new one come December 1st. And this is why we're begging you to help us cascade the flyer, share with your networks, let people get to know about this. We could give them discounts so that they can subscribe. Let me tease you, for all of those people that were currently running the academy with this year, no one person are paid, not just one person. Are you surprised? But we have delivered like we promised from onset. Every damn thing we delivered for them, we have every damn thing we promised, we have delivered, whether they paid their money or not. They were supposed to pay 50,000 for the tuition, 5,000 for the registration, everything 55,000. Not one person paid, right? Are you surprised? But we are glad at what we do because we get value from it. Because we know we are rendering it as a service to God. And that's why we're putting in system into the next cohort to say, okay, you need to have finished all of your payment before you even join the academy in the next year. So that we're sure that everyone in there pays. And that's what it is. At this point, does anybody have anything to say? I will be rounding up soon. if you have anything to say, please you can drop it. But I like to say that hey, I'm excited to collaborate with you. I'm excited to work with you as a team. And one thing you need to know about our team is that we have the elder. No, we have the eldest. We have the elder. We have the young one amongst us. It's a well blended team. We have the male and we have the female. And so my husband is also on the group. So he's also part of the house. And just so we know, again, it's good that you know that we have a place. Okay, not really. Good. Not a place where you can find us. This is our address where we are live and direct physically, right? And we have a functioning email. I mean, you want to take notes of these things. On YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook, it is Mary Grace Academy. And this is our business number. You should have known that by now. I have two numbers. There's one personal, there's the other for the business. Anything that has to do with business, I share the business contact. We have a website where you can run self-paced courses. We have uploaded some of those courses and all, but we failed to renew it. And why we made that decision is because we weren't getting adequate support from the web developer. So paying the next year subscription fee is just going to be like a sheer waste of resources. So we decided to pend it till we have a full flesh of how everything is going to run in the academia and how it is that we can now run the website. But this is the website name, the same www.marygraceacademy.com. But if you go to check it now, it will not be accessible because we did not renew our subscription. Now let's talk about this. I felt it will not be fine if I don't make you have a visibility to what you will be gaining as you enroll with us as our team member. This is the last slide. Number one is that you will have what we call personal development. I hear you. You might say, what is it? I've developed. What do I need to develop again? Can you just please calm down and have an open mind to see your offer to work with us as an opportunity for you to get better at yourself? While doing the interview, I had some conversations. Some people said they don't even know the temperament, they are not even sure all of those things and all of those stuff. And these are pivotal things that you need for you to be able to deliver more in destiny fulfillment. So you will engage in what we call personal development. You will develop, you will look at yourself and be glad. I have mentees because I have a platform where I train I train my mentees who in their life have never read one book. When they came up on board, I started with okay, in this platform you have to read one book at least in a month. They struggle. But give them the space of 3 months, 4, 5, 6 months. They stagger. Now are building their own libraries. They are buying books, getting books soft copy to read, and now the values they are getting from those books have made all the difference. So I have testimonies here and there of this my little way of helping people that has helped them. Not to not talk of the fact now that we have the professional aspects to add to it to help you. Now you also get the benefit of you building up relationship skill. It takes more than love to have a relationship that works. Whether you are married or you are in a relationship or thinking of going into one. So there are skills that makes relationships work. And that's why myself and my husband wrote that book, relationship box. Relationship box. You'll see it on our seller page so that you can know things that you need to do to make your marriage or relationship thrive. The next one is that you'll be skilled up for parenting. I will be glad if somebody had tutored me for parenting before I became a parent. But I'm also grateful that the route of training I went through was, even though it was not 100%, I would say it was like a 50% when it comes to parenting. And that helped me to have a soft landing. Maybe not soft landing, but a good landing, right? But It also opened me up to greater things. Parenting is a skill. You don't know it, you don't know it. There are knowledges you should have in parenting that will make your parenting to work. You don't have it, you don't have it. Prayer will not give it. So you need knowledge, you need training, and then you need prayer. The parents of those days will just begin to pray, 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 Lord, let me parent my children. God will not parent your child for you. It is your responsibility to train your child. His own role is to protect our children. That's why he said, train up a child in the way he should go. Now, you also have benefits of professional counseling or coaching. Okay, so if you have people coming from you who want to benefit from any of the products or services we have, services especially, we could give them a discount because of you, so they can participate and see what it looks like. You understand? So that you being the referrer now, it's not like I just feel that you'll be glad based on what you have said your purpose and your passion is. You'll be glad that those people have come through you, and through you their lives have gotten better, even if you cannot get any monetary value from it, but you'll be glad that you have made impact in their lives. And if it is you that also need professional counseling or coaching, you've gotten the privilege here to be able to go through it. But my point here is we have to have a heart that is willing to learn, to unlearn, and to relearn and to practice. If that is not there, every of the service I've been rendering will just be but in vain. So your readiness and open-mindedness is needed for this to be a true success. Gabriel, if you are still on, okay, which of the Gabriels now? Glory, if you are still online, please let me know. I want to be sure you are here. Just send the chat. Let me be sure you're still here. Then the next benefit you'll be getting is value addition. One thing like I am known for is value, whether at work or anywhere, in church, anywhere, it is value. I won't just come and do wishy-washy things. Mm-mm. You will get value. Some of my mentees will say, when you just greet mommy alone, you will know that she will just greeting will turn to a counseling session. Greeting will turn to she will add one thing to your life. It's true. It's true. All right. So, except I just decide to let's keep quiet. But if I really want to say something and be intentional at it, I really will do. So, I'm glad that you don't know how glad I am. Not because I'm not giving you money, but see, the value that you'll be getting, I can say it categorically. And once you show that interest and that willingness to pour your heart to learn, the value is much more than the money. And I'm saying that the truth is, even after now, as God blesses us, as we have more people join us, we'll be able to pay you effortlessly without struggle. We might start small, but then we'll grow with it. We would also, you yourself will have global visibility because you have a brand that is now being global. Your name cannot be hidden. Nations and kings will come to serve us because it will not just be only me taking the glory, but all of us will take the glory. Now, I've tried to do some summary of the benefits you'll be getting in monetary terms. I struggled actually, but let me just help myself do something in this way. Automatically, everyone in Mary Grace Academy team will be taking what we call the parenting accountability support system, the 365 days subscription, which is for 55,000. Okay, let me not jump. The first one is monthly parenting master class. This will be starting next year. We currently do monthly parenting training for the people in what's it called now, that is going through the training in the academy in CPA, right? But it is part of what they paid for or what they are supposed to pay for. But so we can gain visibility, we allow people to share the link so that people can listen for free who are not also subscribing to it. Okay? We could as well monetize it to say it is 5,000 for you to participate for that month. So that is equivalent to 5,000 naira. We have monthly webinars we do. This monthly webinar is 3,000. Sorry, there's a mix up here. The monthly parenting master class is a standalone one starting next year. The monthly webinar we do is the one we currently do at the academy, which is equivalent to 3,000 for people who are not who did not subscribe to the CPA program for the 365 days. But what we do is just to share it with them and make it free. Because one of the things I've learned lately is to ensure that the values you get, you're not just monetizing it immediately. Keep it as free as possible to everyone around you. And as you begin to deliver such value, very soon people will be willing to pay for it gradually. So that is that one. Is then the next one is monthly data subscription. By the grace of God, we'll be giving you 3 gig data every month so that you can show up. It is to support whatever personal data you want to buy for yourself. It might not cover up everything, but at least it's to support you. And we will decide when we'll be sharing this, maybe beginning of the month, if that's how we want it, or end of the month. We need to decide. Admin, your work has started. Oh. So you need to ask the team member, when do we want us to share the data with you? Beginning of the month or end of the month, so that I can know and then that can be done appropriately. Now, the purpose discovery course I mentioned the other time that we did. So I said we are starting fresh next year, and that is equivalent to 5,000. I have done purpose discovery course. It's nothing less than 14, 15,000. Go to Udemy and just check. Some are even more expensive than that. But we are putting it at this price because we are just starting out, so that we don't use money to chase people away. You know how it is that Yoruba will say, "Tọ́jú ẹ̀ bá ti wọ́n, wàá lé àwọn customer ẹ lọ." So we don't want to make our things expensive because we have not made the name. So we need to do things not for the money's sake. First, that's why I was vulnerable enough to tell you, make you know that lowo, we don't have money yet. Because what will happen is by the time we say, okay, we will pay you this amount, maybe we say we'll pay you 100,000 per month. All the 100,000 that we will pay you, will factor it into every other thing we'll be delivering. At the end of the day, the visibility we still want to get out there, we will not be able to get it, and we'll be struggling to also pay you. I don't know if you understand that. So this is why we feel it's better that we do it gradually and grow with it. I am of the opinion that I must serve you so that you can serve me. And this is why I'm willing to pour myself into you, especially because you don't know me before now, and that God has brought us together. I just need you to have an open mind to know that God connects people to people. If you could bring Raven, the bird, to bring food for Elijah in the thick bush, he can do much more for us. All right. So all the books in the academy that we have written, all the books in the academy that is written in the year, you will get them for what? For free. I told you that we are launching our new books, 3 of them in the month of November. This November, Tuesday precisely, is my birthday. So we are launching it. You will get all those books for free. There are 3 of them. One book is like 2 in 1. Okay, so you get them for free, and as you get them, please read. One thing I've discovered about free things, I've done a lot of free things and I still do a lot of free things, is that people don't cherish things that come to them free. Me, I cherish it. If I'm not paying you, it's not like I cherish it, because I know what it feels for somebody to give you something that costs him or her something, but yet the person collecting it is treating it like it doesn't matter. So it's painful. And this is why I value whatever you be bringing to the table. This is why I honor whatever you be bringing to the table. But as a passionate person that I am, it doesn't take me too long to discover that somebody is not doing something actively. I will pick it almost immediately. So I'm begging you, please do the work with joy. Do it with the mind of service as unto God. If you have issues, don't begin to go and talk behind it. Come and meet me. We'll talk it out. Then self-discovery assessment is an assessment program for whether you are single or you are married. You want to know yourself. It's a whole lot of package. There is what's it called? There is the clarity session. There is the hearing heart session. There is the assessment to be done, reports to be written, coaching to be done, debriefing to be done, therapy to be done. All of this package is equivalent to 1,150,000. I am currently working with some parent and couples doing marital formation system for them. I did all of this for them free. But do you know the funniest thing? I am the one begging them to come for their session. It's frustrating. I'm the one pleading on their behalf to come for the first for their sessions. I'm the one pleading for them to attend class and all of those stuff. So it's frustrating. But I'm doing it because of the passion that I have. So, like I said, the annual parental accountability support system is automatically a program that you will be in there. Everything will do there, you will do. I am part of people that run it, but I also read book that is shared on the platform, and I do what? I do my book review, and it adds to my knowledge. I won't say because I'm the whatever, and I will not do what I say people to do. It will not make a good person or a good parent of me. Now, there are two courses that will be run in the year, and these two courses is equivalent to 10,000. We could as well charge them more, but like I said, we just want to do it small, small, so that it's not too expensive for the less privileged to embrace them. So 30 minutes crisis session, you could have them with me on monthly basis professionally. I don't even know what's wrong with me, this one, that one, and all of that. So we can look at it professionally. This is equivalent to 5,000. Crisis session is 30 minutes and it's 5,000. Imagine. But it's optional if you want to pick it up. You just notify me. You book my calendar and then we'll do it. If you don't want to pick it up, it's not. That's why I've put it as optional. But if you know I know how many people that have reached out to me on Google. They just check marriage and then the marriage Grace Academy come up. And then they call me, they say they got my contact from Google. Do I do marriage counseling? I say yes. Okay, how much does it cost? Then I send them the breakdown. My brother, the breakdown is almost equivalent to 200,000. The breakdown of everything. So many times, because in Africa we do not fancy why you should go and meet a professional to talk about marriage and you pay that huge amount of money. Many of them do not come back. But I have fellow practitioners who charge as high as 500,000 for the same value that I will deliver. The same value. So this is what we're talking about here. So I like us to cherish what we are bringing to the table. I am pleading. If you can see my heart, I will be so glad. So 1 hour coaching session with me per month. You can decide to do this. This 1 hour coaching session with me is equivalent to 30,000 per month, 1 hour. So my time is precious. I'm here doing this not because I don't have other things to do. I have to pen some things, vital things I was doing so that we can do this session. Okay. And lastly, you will also be having every other special courses that we have or any other thing, whether product or services that we have to render in the year, you will have them. So what I've done as a breakdown here is to calculate all of the things that is happening. I mean, you will get as benefits on monthly basis. Everything is equivalent to 61,000. And the ones that appear on monthly basis, I've divided them. On yearly basis, I've divided them. They're all at 18,000, right? So I wanted to know how much it will be equivalent to in a month. So you just divide 18,000 divided by 12. You know what amount it is. Add it to 61,000 and add the remaining one to the 21,000 that you have as the other breakdown. So everything is equivalent to 100,000 naira, which is the same thing as what you got in your offer letter, that the value you'll be getting is equivalent to 100,000, but that you'll be paid in kind. I have come to the end of my session, which is the induction of today, and I want to say I appreciate you for coming up on board. I want to say I value you, but I want to hear from you. Really, I want to hear from you. Please type in the chat box what you feel about this session. What do you think you thought we were going to talk about that I didn't talk about? What you want us to do? What you are thinking in your mind that maybe I didn't touch? And anything, just please share. I'm a very free and open person. I know they do corner. I know Sabian because Jesus is a straightforward person. So very important that you relate with me on that note. Please drop in the chat box because you can't talk now. I need you to just drop them. Drop with me what it is that is still not clear to you. It's looking shady. You need clarity and all of those things. Please, can you just share? Ask those questions. I'll be willing to answer them. I'm waiting. If you are there, please prove to me that you are still there. Please speak, eh? I like interaction a lot. So what are our values? What do you think are the values of Mary Grace Academy from all you have heard today? Please type in the chat box, please. I'm begging. Thank you. Happy birthday to me in advance. Thank you very much. We'll also be doing birthday flash as a free way for people for us for me to celebrate the birthday. People, it will be for a few, maybe few hours or maybe a day for people to get the new book for free. And once you get that offer, please share with your contact. Let them buy. Let them buy. Let them buy. Free of charge. And once we are doing the discounted sales too and the main sale, please share. Let them buy. Very important. Okay, it is because what people are not paying for. Okay, let me display what you are showing there. Yes, my brother, because they didn't pay for it, that's why they are delaying coming and they are dragging. They paid something for it. It will it will matter most to them. Sometimes I have to be the one reminding them that have you forgotten you have webinar? Have you forgotten you have this one? Have you forgotten you have that one? And it's actually very frustrating, right? But wow, it's fine. I want to say thank you. I've not heard from Glory. Yes, Glory. I've not heard from you. Speak so that we can conclude the session. It's been a long time. And if you got any other thing you want to ask after now, you can drop them in the chat box. I beg of you, please look at what I'm doing on the parenting platform. Observe, learn by observation a lot. Many things are not said, but you can learn by observing a lot of things. And when some things are not clear to you, after you have observed, please ask questions. Let me ask you, do you think this benefit is fair enough? Or it's not jiving, it's not way. Do you think so? Can we call it a good afternoon? All right, I want to say thank you. Thank you for coming up. I appreciate you all. I honor you and I value you. Bye bye for now. All right, thank you. Bye bye. Thank you for coming up on board. Have an amazing weekend.